in that same packet, this is on packet for Tuesday, 421, turn to your language, and it is on page 291. And the title is a run-on sentence. All right. Yesterday or the day before, I talked a little bit about run-on sentences. Remember, we were making very mature sentences, very grown-up sentences. And then I was saying that lots of times the second grader they kind of tend to run everything together. And that's exactly what this is talking about. Sometimes sentences that should be written separately are joined together, and it's called a run-on sentence. They give you an example. On Saturday, the people go to church. Tomorrow, they work. All right. But really what it should have said is, on Sunday, did I say Saturday? Sunday, anyway. On Sunday, the people go to church. Tomorrow, they work. So it's actually two separate sentences that should be kept separate. They shouldn't be squished together. All right? So we're going to try to figure this out as we work. Okay, circle the predicate parts. Remember, it says parts, it means everything. Underline the subject parts. I think we can do that. And then write the run-on sentence as two sentences. Okay, let's try that. People go to church. The men sit on benches. Okay, my first question is, who goes to church? Yeah, people. Underline people one time. And what do these people do? They go to church. Circle, go to church. But we also have something about the men. Who was sitting on the benches? The men. So underline the men one time. Don't forget to underline the. And what were the men doing? They sat on benches. So underline or circle sit on benches. Okay, so yours should look something like that. Then on the first line, you're going to write this much. And on the second line, you're going to write the second part. So your first line is going to say, people go to churches. Second line is going to say, the men sit on benches. Don't forget your capital letter. Don't forget your period. Okay, number 2. The walls are brown. The roof is green. All right. I'm seeing over here, there is a little guy here that says find your verbs first. Last time we found the subject first, but let's find the verb. Okay, first of all, I want to know something we know about the walls. Okay, we know they are green. I mean, they are brown. We don't know they're green. They are brown. So circle are brown. And then what are brown? The walls. Underline the walls. Okay? And the roof is what? It's green. So under a circle is green. And then what is green? The roof. Underline the roof. So on your first line, you're going to write the walls are brown, period. And on your second line, you're going to write the roof is green, period. But don't forget your capital letter. All right. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I think I could do that again. Let's move down to number 3. The people love God and they sing to God. Oh, yeah. Choose the best way to separate this sentence. Okay, so let's listen again. The people love God. They sing to God. That is a run-on sentence. But would it be better to say the people love God, they sing to God? You think that's the right way to say it? Or would we say, the people love God, they sing to God? Do you think that's the right way to say it? Or do you think it's this way? The people love God, they sing to God. Which do you think is the right way to say this sentence? You are right, the middle one. So can you fill in the bubble for the middle one? You should say, the people love God, period. They sing to God. Okay. Move down to number 4. Women read the Bible, the children listen quietly. How should we rewrite that sentence? Women read the Bible, the children listen quietly. Okay? Or women read. The Bible the children listen quietly. Or women read the Bible the children listen quietly. Which one is the right answer? I hope you came up with the first one. If you did, good job. Going to the next page. Circle the predicate parts and underline the subject parts. Write the run-on sentence as 2 sentences. Hey, I think we just did this, didn't we? Okay, let's do it more. Okay. Number 5. Mrs. Jones picks beans, the corn grows tall. Okay. I want to know, who's picking the beans? Yeah, Mrs. Jones. Underline Mrs. Jones 1 time. And what's she doing? She's picking the beans, so picks beans. That's what you're going to circle. And then the last half, what's growing tall? It's the corn. So underline the corn. And what's the corn doing? It's growing tall. So grows tall should be circled. So yours should look like mine. And then you're going to write the first sentence here and the second sentence there. Okay, don't forget your capital letters and your periods. Move down to number 6. The dog chased the goat. She ran into the barn. Okay, who was it that's chasing that goat? The dog. Underline the dog. And what was the dog doing? Chasing the goat. So circle chase the goat. The second half, who ran into the barn? She. So underline she 1 time. And what did she do? She ran into the barn. Circle, ran into the barn. So it should look like that. The first sentence is on the first line. The second sentence is on the second line. Okay? Number 7. It says choose the best way. Okay, there's like we did a few minutes ago. A bird is on the nest. The eggs are warm. Okay, that's a run-on sentence. How are we going to fix it? Should we say, the bird is on the nest, the eggs are warm? Or should we say, the bird is on the nest, the eggs are warm? Or should we say, a bird is on the nest, the eggs are warm? What do you think is the right answer? I'll let you think of it. Number 8. The farmer milks the cow, the kittens drink some milk. Should we say, the farmer milks the cow, the kitten drinks some milk? Does that make sense? Or should we say, the farmer milks the cow, the kitten drinks some milk? Or should we say, the farmer milks the cow, the kitten drinks some milk? Which is a real sentence, or 2 real sentences. All right, down below, circle the words that are different that can be joined and use the word and to make 1 sentence. The car is small, the car is red. Can you use the word and to combine those 2 sentences? Did you come up with the car is small and red? If that's what you came up with, you understand this. Don't forget your capital letter. Don't forget your period. Okay, go back and check it all over. Be sure you've got everything you need to have. And good job. Talk to you later.